Camera recording started.
Uh-huh. Confirm.
Camera recording started.
There you go. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Is there a horse here?
Yes, right here.
Thank you.
I don't want to go in the horse.
That's kind of what I would like to. That's what I really want to document. Like,
This is not how we wanted to see you guys again, but
your own
Yeah.
we've just,
professional opinion.
we're gonna,
Come over on this.
and we have pictures of when we dropped her off, she was not just then. Right.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm tired.
Last time I saw you, there was a truck on the side.
I know. I know.
What do you? What's up with the horse?
Legs broke, tibias.
Did get you guys see
Does the horse appear to be underweight to you?
Oh, just a smidgen, don't you think?
Yes, sir, I do. I sure do. Any idea how that would happen?
Don't know. My biggest,
So,
they say she got hung in the panel.
so when I went up there, the panels were crooked. They're just kind of like tied together a string.
Right.
And so, I mean, I
This
could
one
see them do that,
doesn't
but
do that, though.
they were lightweight panels.
The most common fractures of a tibia are from a kick.
And she was bred
Yeah.
by his son.
I mean, I can't say that's what happened.
Well,
No,
No, but
we can't say that either. You know what I'm saying?
none of us, we can just speculate right now. So, I finally just got up the nerve and said, we're driving to his house because I'm dealing with the court.
And he was gonna pay
And,
him.
and I was gonna pay him and let's get home. And I saw his son, I asked him where his dad was. His wife immediately came out. She says, he's in the back, Pelly's hurt, and they were scuffling around. So I'm not worried about being kicked off the property, so I walked straight back there and he was like, started telling me that she's hurt. But he just sent us a text hours earlier saying he was taking her to the vet tomorrow for a pregnancy check. So he was already,
Any idea how long she's been hurt?
Well, I was telling them that I would say around 24 hours, but I don't know that for a fact.
Right.
Those tibial fractures don't swell as much. I was telling these guys, I think it bothers me a little bit, and theirs awful stoic. It's like she's kind of got used to it, so to speak. Not like it just happened.
So
And
that
she-
would indicate that it was not immediate,
Right.
probably.
This is her right here?
That's her. Do you mind if I take a picture?
No.
And I will definitely.
we will email all that to you.
But I literally was just waiting for y'all to get here. So.
He didn't come to the vet with y'all?
Yes, he did. He transported her.
He transported her.
As
because
soon
we
as,
don't
soon as
have
I
a
got
ramp.
there, I was trying to get my trailer around his property. Well, like we said, it was tight. So I got in there and they immediately ran another trailer to the back with a ramp that they said they picked up today because that she injured it this morning. So they've been trying to get a trailer with a ramp, and we followed him here. So I stopped what I was doing. I didn't
But
pay
don't they do
anything.
ranch calls?
I just said,
around
let's
here?
go.
Yeah, I mean, we do.
Did she show you a copy of this lien she alleges?
Yes.
She's
Yeah.
got one?
She had it. She filed it today.
Oh, I didn't send that to you. I'm sorry.
We just got it. But she filed it today. Because I said, you need to show it to me because I've already called the courts and she knows I know how to do all that stuff. I said, there is nothing processed, which they told us it took 24 hours. So they did it sometime today. They're expecting us to show up Saturday. Because I told them I will be here Saturday morning and I will pay you and let's get these things off the thing. So they didn't expect me to show up. They know how busy I am and I can't just leave. I've had to take 3 days off just for this. So.
We're not trying to, I'm supposed to be neutral here, so.
I know, go ahead.
But I need to tell them what they told you.
I'm doing the accounting, and he just comes knocking on the door looking for you, I guess, to find you in private.
Who are you talking about now?
Our,
Nettie Archuleta.
Nettie.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know his name. And so he just was like, I need to talk to Dr. Franklin in private. We just need to cast this up, let this mare fall, and just keep it you know, that's all she is just a brood mare. So we just, and then she can die afterwards. So.
He said that to you too.
Yeah.
He said, "Can you cast her up so we can have her full?"
Oh, I can't do that. And did he tell you to make for me to not make a big deal out of it?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. He said, I just need him to not make a big deal out of it because these people are very sensitive, and so it just needs to be.
They're more sensitive than I am.
I'm trying to stay calm.
Okay,
I think
y'all-
I called you hysterical and I just
Yeah.
I know.
apologize.
Well, don't blame me. I probably would have been too. Y'all do whatever you got to do. So,
We're gonna put her down and bury her here. That's gonna be my decision if you can get that worked out.
You do.
You can.
I know. You love
I'm
it.
probably gonna need to get a statement from both of y'all.
Sure.
Probably not tonight.
Yeah, and just anytime, James is fine.
I'm sorry, girl. And I said that right in front of you too.
So, do you have pictures of what she looked like?
Yes, sir.
You got pictures of her, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
That was how long?
a month ago.
Actually, look at the date of the picture.
Yeah, this is literally the day that we dropped
We,
her off.
we
I
met in Deming.
purposely-
We let her out and we swapped trailers and she came up this way with him.
You might show show James these. You get her picture, send it to him.
Even when they pulled her off the track and the guy bought her and left her out in pasture, out in swampy pasture in Mississippi, which is normal. Her hooves were a little big, but she was fat from being grass, all the grass. But we put boots on her and her trailer to back to Arizona. We've never had a problem with her at all, ever.
Just to
Right?
show time. Oh. Yeah, so April 16th and we're in May 24th. So a little bit over a month. I was wrong, sorry.
Well, it's a good thing about us taking
I
pictures.
appreciate just you coming out with that.
So my next question is,
Okay, I have. You got a ton of atrophy on that side, but that doesn't matter.
I was already kind of filling all of the pockets here.
You see how this hip is
Look
atrophy?
at this side over
Look,
here.
I'm sorry.
Right.
So, I hadn't even looked at that, I was just staring at this brake, but that would say that it's been broken a long time. It'd take weeks to atrophy that much.
2 weeks.
Just some stuff here.
How many pounds underweight would you estimate that she is?
Under?
Yes, sir.
At least 100. Yeah,
I'm saying probably a little bit more.
probably more, realistically.
We have because of Arizona, our property is all sand. We have like a special regimen of pellets and hay and vitamins. I mean, we spend a lot of money per horse, just making
So,
sure they're
do
healthy.
you see how much atrophy she has in this hip too, the hip joint itself?
Yes,
Not only
sir.
from being skinny, but it's way different from the other side too. So she hasn't been bearing weight on this for a long time. Let me look at that fraction.
Because it would try to start drilling to a certain point, right?
Well,
I mean, she was continuing to break it apart, but maybe would.
I'm kicking myself for not going on the property soon.
Yeah. So what's happened is you got some rounded ends to the bone margins here,
Yes, sir.
and they'll start remodeling. They're not going to heal, but they'll remodel and round up the fracture. So it may be, can't tell for sure from these X-rays. I'll be honest on but
It's a strong break, isn't it?
yeah, I mean it's shattered and just broken in an oblique fracture there. But the margins look kind of fuzzy,
Yes, sir.
and that's probably some remodeling.
Is that an apple tree? Can I give her an apple tree?
Sure. The thing, like I'm telling you, seeing the horses break legs, and for the first 48 hours, they're freaking agonal. Sweating, trembling, holding the leg. This mare's all cool, calm, cool, and collected, came bopping off the trailer like.
Like she knew how to use the leg to get off the trailer.
And then when you really start looking, Tremendous amount of atrophy through this hip.
Get pictures of that.
Compared to the other side. When she's poor, that may be from the stress of that damn leg.
Right.
That's the good stuff. They're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty obvious. I put it down now, look how flat she is with her troops too.
Well, this is why I wanted him to leave, because I needed to get through this.
Have y'all seen the other horse?
I'm sorry?
Have y'all
Yeah,
seen?
we saw him, he's, his halter doesn't look like
His
it's been
halter
taken
is
off a while,
embedded in his nose.
but he's at least healthy. I can't, this does never really liked me. He would go to her, but he didn't seem too skittish. He seems okay, and I definitely don't want him to stay another day.
Right.
I mean, I'm willing to stay here and as long as I can get that horse. And
So I'm
it
just,
will
I'm
be
just
good.
gonna throw this up as far as, I had initially thought, man, that's so much interesting. The deal is, this is probably more atrophy and pain response than, probably did have feet out. Whatever.
And if she's had it
It's
for this
way
long,
worse on the left side if you hadn't been using it than it is on the right side. Yeah, she still has a little bit of muscle mass.
Well, the pain would cause all the atrophy anyway, just from.
Well,
No.
disuse, yeah, not using it, but also that pain response will cause her to lose weight. Yeah. Yep.
So next steps, without me going to jail, I need to figure out how to get that. And if I have to pay, I will pay to get that horse off the property. But I still don't think that's fair.